Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Monday. We had a very exciting weekend that just passed us. For those of you guys who missed it, there was a big fight this Saturday. Tyron Woodley versus Colby Chaos Covington. This was basically the most pro-Black Lives Matter fighter versus the most pro-Trump fighter. So it was a very polarizing main event between two very talented athletes at the very top of the welterweight division. They have a long history together. They had previously trained together at American Top Team. They were training partners for some time, and I had made a prediction just prior to the fight, Saturday afternoon, right before the fight happened on Saturday night. I had made a prediction. I had said that I think Colby Chaos Covington is going to win either a lopsided decision with his pressure, with his tenacity. I thought his pressure was just going to be too much, and Tyron Woodley was eventually going to fade in the later rounds, and if he didn't end up getting finished, he was going to lose a lopsided decision, or he was going to end up getting finished late in the fight, and that's exactly what happened. Colby Covington came out like a bull, took Tyron Woodley down, wore him out, and just chipped away at him throughout the entire fight. And then late in the fifth round, Tyron Woodley gave up. He hurt his rib. He was screeching out in pain, and he ended up losing by verbal submission late in the fifth round. For those of you who missed it, here is a recap.
Don't touch gloves?
No. No surprise that Covington does his job. Oh, nothing quite like it. Only takedown attempt. I think it's a much smarter choice for Woodley to try to get his...
They planned very accordingly for the sense if you're Woodley to get that guillotine. Oh, something happened.
Time! That's it.
So that is it.
Don't run on.
A great mix of striking mixed in with takedowns, ended up winning Colby Covington a victory over Tyron Woodley. And then even more epic than that fight was what happened after the fight. Unprecedented in history, in the history of sports, in the history of UFC, in the history of any sport. The sitting president calls an athlete right after the event's over and live on camera. They have a conversation on speakerphone. Donald Trump calls Colby Covington to congratulate him on his victory right after he defeated Tyron Woodley live on air. Check this out.
Best I've ever looked, and oh, the POTUS is calling me. Mr. President!
You gonna put that on speaker for us or what?
Mr. President!
You are a great fighter, man. I'll tell you. You make it so easy. I don't know how the hell you do that. Congratulations. I wanted to watch that fight tonight. I wanted to watch it. You were great.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. You gave me the dragon energy when you shook my hand on Sunday at your rally, and it doesn't matter if King Kong was in front of me. I was not going to lose after getting to shake your hand and beat your rally.
You weren't going to lose. Well, he's a strong-looking guy, too. He's a tough guy. He's a great fighter. He was a champ, and that was easy work, relatively easy work for you. That's great. I'm proud of you, man.
And lastly, Colby was not done yet. Then at the post-fight press conference, Colby Covington continued to take digs at Tyron Woodley for supporting Black Lives Matter. And then Colby Covington gives his praise to law enforcement, dedicates the victory to the first responders, to law enforcement, and then takes a dig at the very woke athlete LeBron James.
We're always going to be divided. You know, he stands for everything I hate. He stands for evil. He stands for Black Lives Matter. You know, I stand for America. I stand for dedicating this victory to all the law enforcement out there, all the military, all the people that put their lives on the line every day to protect our freedoms and to keep our communities safe. So, you know, he doesn't stand up for that stuff. He hates that. He wants to defund the police, you know, and it's a shame. So I'll never be friends with a guy like that. You know, I just want to dedicate this victory to them, you know, all law enforcement, all military out there, men and women. You know, you guys are the real celebrities. You guys are the real heroes of America, not these woke athletes, not these spineless cowards like LeBron James. You know, it's the law enforcement who protect our communities and keep us safe. You know, all these athletes, you know, they use law enforcement for private security to make sure that they're safe, and now they want to vilify them. They want to talk about the 1% of the 1% of the bad times that they do. What about all the other good things? What about 9/11 when they rushed in and put their lives on the line to save all those people? What about all the good things they do every single day? So, you know, I fight every single day, not only for the Trumps, but for the troops and for law enforcement.
That's my video. Hope you like it. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Tell me, who do you think Colby Covington should fight next? Please let me know. Subscribe, and I will see you all next time.